evening, everyone. Welcome to Sports Con with the Conn Man. I am your host, the Conn Man. I'm at my new crib, so I'm starting to get used to, where I'm at right now. But I have a very special guest with me this evening, and she goes by the name of Lisa Ribs Ribeiro. She is doing some phenomenal things in the community, and she's a very special person, and I'm honored to have her on my show. Lisa, how you doing? I can't hear you. Oh, we're going to try to get the audio going, I guess. Hold on. Well, once we get that resolved, because when you do podcasts, sometimes you have technical difficulties, and I guess we're going through them right now.
She may have to log off and log back in.
There we go. Here we go. I got my boss in the house, Key Williams, so we're going to make this happen.
She may have to log out, and log back in.
Can you log out and come back in, hon? I hope she can hear me. She can hear me. I don't know. Well, you know me, I'll run my mouth until we get that. Folks, Lisa Ribs Ribeiro. Let me tell you something. She's going to tell you about her story, her grind, and what she's doing now for the community of New Bedford and everything. And I happened to scroll through a page and what she was doing. And I said, something, Mike? Yeah, got to get her on your show, man, because she's doing the right thing and the right reason to do it. And I was almost in tears. And I know the family. They got like 8,000 Ribeiros and Rudolphs. So, but I don't recall her. I refereed all the games. I did all that. But I wanted her to come on and get her flowers. And, sometimes you got to do the right thing. And she deserves her flowers. So I'm honored to have her on my show once we get her on to let her tell you guys her story, because it's very intriguing. And I know my network is like probably think I'm crazy because I do other things besides sports. But don't forget that we got NBA, all NBA coming at the end of the month. Key's gonna come on with us. Cool's gonna come on with us. Coach Dante's gonna come on. We're gonna do the damn thing. So, Lisa, are you there? For some reason, the vocal is not working. I don't know why. But I got a big ass mouth. I'm gonna speak until she comes on because she deserves it. So she's trying to get another.
I wonder if she accepted the mic settings when you first log in. It probably has something to do with that.
No. Well, I'll just talk crap like I always do, and hope she can come on. I don't know. I tried my tablet yet. I didn't get to do that yet. But anyway, I'm going to talk about her. She is a tremendous individual. She has a kind heart. I watched her on video. She's on Channel 5 News, and what she does is very special. We can talk sports. We can do whatever. But as you all know by now, my shows, I want them to make an impact. And Lisa can make an impact. Hopefully she comes on. You know what I mean? I hope she comes on because it's her time to get her flowers and her roses. And we're trying. When you do podcasts, sometimes difficult things happen. I've been used to it. It goes on a regular. Not due to my producer. It's just things happen. So I am going to keep talking, running my mouth as I always do, which I really don't like to do because who wants to hear me for an hour? I don't want to hear me for 5 minutes. But anyway, let's talk about the WNBA. I think right now, until our guest comes on, it is fantastic. The WNBA is crazy. I mean, you got Caitlin Clark getting the Rookie of the Year. You got Wilson getting the MVP. The games are very competitive. They're strong. What's great about it to me is the fact that it's uplifting the salaries of the WNBA players because they be doing a damn thing, and they take it serious, and it's a joy to watch them. If any of you guys, like I was, who can't jump, who can't run, who ain't quick, or who ain't up, watching them is effective. Do we have my special guest, Lisa?
I hope so. Can you hear me now?
Yes!
Oh, thank
Yes,
God.
yes, we did. I'm so happy. Lisa, I was telling folks about you and how I don't really know. I know your family. You got 8,000 members of your family. I know every,
Yeah.
and I don't know you really, but I saw what you were doing and it brought tears to my eyes. And I saw you on Channel 5. I said, Mike, you got to have her on your show because she needs to get her flowers because we're in a day and age. I've given out 375 recognition awards, and people always want, why are you giving out? Why are you doing? Because it's worth it. Even though you didn't ask to come on my show, you didn't ask for any recognition. It's my job to give it. So, with that being said, Lisa, uh, let the folks know about your history, about your grind from the get go. Let them know. I'm gonna sit back. I set the table. You go.
You set the table.
I set the table, and I can't cook. So go ahead.
All right. Well, um, without getting too much into it,
Okay.
I had a heart attack a couple of years ago and ended up with a triple bypass. So what happened was as I was healing, like I said on the newscast, I started getting depressed and severely depressed. And I didn't know what to do with myself. So I just happened to drive by one day and saw that was going to open the Pace Food Pantry a couple of blocks from where I live. So I said,
Okay.
no, let me go stop in there and see. Maybe if I can do something, maybe that would help my inside, help me feel a little better. So I
Okay.
went in, I talked to them and said, I'd like to come in if you do volunteering, I'd like to come in and volunteer. I can't work, but I can help as any way that I can. Um, and that was a year and a half ago. I've been there since, trying to help out the community the best way that I can, and at the same time helping myself heal. Um, and I think with me being able to go in there and and actually seeing that even if you're doing just very little, you're doing a lot for someone, did a great deal for my heart. And I started feeling better. The depression started to go away, and I started being able to, have a smile on my face. Um, and I don't know, just being around others really helped. I mean, I had my family, don't get me wrong, my family and my friends were great while I was going through everything that I was going through. And I still am, don't get me wrong, I'm not all there, but I am able to at least have a purpose. And this purpose, I think, is what's helping my heart and trying to help me get through some of the things that I'm going through. So that's how it started for me.
Okay.
Um, um, trying to think of because I was trying to think of how I should go about talking about this. I mean, I've never had anybody ask me to do anything like this. I was kind of
Beginning.
taken aback a little bit, I mean,
From the beginning, hon. From the beginning.
so what it is now is, that it seems like that me being at pace really did help my spirits. And now that I'm getting better, I'm able to help others. So what I've been doing is I go down there and I do, some shopping with them. There's a lot of talking with people and shopping because they come in down there to get food from us from the pantry. But they also come in there looking for something basically that I was looking for when I went in there. Was a friendly face every day, somebody to talk to, and someone to be there to at least give you a hug. As much as the food that they need, they also something of needed to be able to talk to people. So that's what I was there to do. and I'm still there to do it. I mean, I don't know. It sounds a bit weird as I'm saying it. I had a whole bunch of notes that I'm not even going by, and I'm just, because I don't, I think I do better with questions and answers than just talking.
Well, Lisa, again, as I saw you on Channel 5 and they filmed you at the Pace, can you let the viewers know what Pace is about? Because this is not New Bedford. This is all over the country. So can you
Oh,
let them? Oh, yeah,
yeah,
this ain't. Oh,
absolutely. Okay, yes. I can talk about pace all day if you want.
let's do the damn thing.
All right. So what we do, PACE is a whole organization, and what it stands for is the PACE Food. It's the PACE Food Assistance Pantry. It's also the community center as well too. All right, and it's for positive action in the community. They do child care. They do fuel assistance for people that need fuel assistance. They help with getting you back into school. There's a program for teens. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things that they do. And their mission is to deliver innovative and effective services to our community. And that's what they are doing. So, what I do at the Pace Food Pantry is what they do is they get donations in from Boston. The Boston Food Pantry sends food down to all the other pantries in Massachusetts. And so we get the food in there. We also get donations from grocery stores, private donations, um, people that are just regular people that might just walk in the door one day with a bag and say, I want to donate this. Every little bit helps. And what we're doing there, see, this is where my notes come in.
Okay, go
Give me
ahead, go
one
ahead.
second, Michael. Just give me a second, please. I want to get back on track.
That's why I have Lisa on my show, y'all. I told you about making an impact. Lisa's gonna make an impact for all y'all.
I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best. First of all, I want to start with where we're located, okay? And we are located in New Bedford, Massachusetts. We're on 477 Peck Street. It's the old VFW for the people here in New Bedford who know where that is. Um, and what we do is help out the community with the food insecurities. We opened up about 2 years ago over there at that building, and serving ever since. It's like a what it is when you walk in, it kind of looks like a grocery store setting to people. So we have
Uh-huh.
rows, aisles, just like in the grocery store. So you're going to come on in and you're going to get a shopping cart. And the volunteers, like me, we walk around with you and we ask you, would you like this? Would you like this? And they get to choose, as opposed to some of the other food pantries where things are already bagged up for them. And this one gives them an opportunity to feel a little better about themselves. They're not just coming and picking up a bag and being sent away. We're actually going to walk them through the store, let them choose what they want, and we put it in the carriage for them. And as we're doing that, we're just talking. I've met a lot of nice people this way. Trust me when I tell you. I couldn't name them all. Sorry. Sorry to my friends out there, but I can I know you by face, and then that's what it is. Like everybody's my friend or my something like that to that effect. Um, and what we do is I'm trying to think. I don't want to lose my thoughts. Um, we provide like an indoor. Let me see. I'm sorry, and I'm a little embarrassed, but I'm going to get through this. Trust me, people. Just give me a minute. All right.
I
So
got you.
what we do is
Got your back. Don't worry. I got you.
all right. Listen, it is what it is. This is how I am. I'm sorry.
I got you. I
All right.
got you.
So what happens is we get our donations, like I said, from the Boston area and also from local farms here in our area, um, and local businesses as well too. Okay. We provide a week's worth of food for everyone that comes in. We try to make it a week's worth of food, but what it is they come in and they shop every 7 days. Um, It's easy to come on down and to apply if they need to do that. And it's not mostly, it's not apply, it's just a little bit of little short paperwork so that we can have the information to put in our system. Everyone is welcome there. Everyone gets served. We don't leave anyone out. Our business hours are from 10 to 2. We do serve the disabled and the handicapped at 9:30. So they're not in the mad rush that happens at 10 o'clock. We do serve a lot of people. There is a wait a lot of the times, but we do get to everyone. No one is left behind. That's for sure. Um, if you want to become a client, you can sign up. Like I said, there at the food pantry, which is on Park Street once again, or you can go online at um, pace.org and you can sign up there as well too. You can also, if you like, sign up to volunteer as well too. You don't have to just want to go in there to get your food if you need. Just come on down and fill out that, you know what I mean? Ask to be a volunteer. And just like me, you can go in there and make a difference as well too. If you want to donate food, we have two people that you can reach, and that would be Jennifer Medeiros or Brooke. That's just Brooke. And they're at Pace as well too. So you can find their information at Pace as well too. Jen Medeiros is the food pantry coordinator, and Brooke is the director of the food pantry. So we've got two people that, two very wonderful women who will be able to help out as well too. What else do you need from me? Because I'm really tongue tied now. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Lisa, I guess what I can kick in and help you out a little bit. Folks,
Thank
you
you.
know, I got you. Folks, this is a sports network, and I'm privileged and honored to have my network back me on things that I do that's not sports oriented. I always have my guests try to make an impact. And you know, I've had entertainers, singers, drug, former drug dealer, the whole nine in my, but
Okay.
they, the impact. But anyway, they've gone on to do things in a positive way. So my network, I don't know why, but they allow me to have the platform to do shows like this. Because at the end of the day, this is more important than a damn game. What you're doing is providing people with food, an outlet, responsibility, accountability. To me, that's way more important than a goddamn ball. That's me.
Okay.
Oh, don't get it twisted. I'm a basketball fanatic. But I really wanted to
I
have. I know you know. But what I really wanted to do was have you make an impact. And when I saw you, I swear on my mother, my dad's passed. I cried. I cried. I said,
Oh,
I gotta have her. And I talked to your sister, she'll tell you. I said, I gotta have her on my show. I gotta,
I wish
because
I was doing a better job for you, Michael. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm just so nervous, and this is so weird. I did fine with the other interview, but I don't know what's going on with me to right now.
and you're doing fine. And I went and asked your sister if I could get a hold of you. And of course, she helped me out. And your sister's crazy. She ain't got no problem. We know that. But
Yeah,
anyway,
no.
we know that. But we're not gonna go there this time. She's coming on my show in the future. But right now,
Oh, good, good.
oh hell yeah. But right now I wanted to give you your flowers for what you do because
Okay.
I talk smack. You all know I talk smack, but I'm not making that impact as you are. That's why I wanted
Okay.
you. To. I talk
Well, I
smack.
want to thank you. I really want to thank you for having me on. And you know what? I have my thoughts collected. And what I want to do is start from where I want. I wanted to start off by thanking you for letting me come on your podcast. I appreciate that. And I had no idea that sharing my story of depression and depression and my heart problem would have such an impact on the community like it has. And I'm grateful that it did. Because you know what? A lot of people may see that and say, you know what, I'm dealing with something right now too. And instead of me feeling so sad about what's going on, let me see if I can get out there and make somebody else's day better. Because that in turn, like it did for me, may help you turn somebody else's life around. And that's why I did what I did. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. All right. Now, on the next note, I wanted to talk about was um, the people that I work with here, if you don't mind. There's a great group of volunteers. Everyone that is in that building is a volunteer, other than five who are employees. Everyone else is a volunteer. They take time out of their day to come and make a difference and help people. Because you know what? We're all in this together, and the only way this is going to work is if we all help one another out, and that's what we're doing right now. Okay, so I've got a few names I'd like to read before I go any further, if you don't mind, Michael.
Go ahead. Hey,
Okay.
I need your flowers. You do. It's your show now.
All right. Thank you. I'd like to start by thanking, like I said, all of my fellow volunteers who work very hard to make sure that the pace is that the people that come into our food pantry get the attention, get the whatever it is they need that day when they come in. Every day it's something different. But we're going to do what we always do, our best to make sure that everyone leaves there happy. And if not happy, at least with a positive outlook, more positive than when they walked in. That's one thing. That's one thing we do. And I want to start by thanking Carla Montalvo, Shavana Pina, Alice Duart, Dottie and Paul Chappelle, Maria de Cruz, Evelina Texera, Maria Vasconcelos, Mary Rose, Jose Jacuna, Glenn Jabot, Mary Barboza, Patty Bradley, Donna Geller, Mike Nemzik, Irene Duat, Susan Costa, Gail Walker, Libby St. Pierre, Brenda Forts, Sandra Hall, Shawnice Baker, and Raven Alicia. Those are the list of the people that go in there to volunteer every day. Now there are also employees in there that do an amazing job as well too. Kyle, Kyle Baptiste, oh, Anthony. Don't know his last name, and I'm sorry, my Anthony, but you know that I love you. I've got Jennifer, Brooke,
Okay.
Sophia. Wait a second, I got two more.
Go ahead. It's your
uh,
show, girl. Your show.
yeah, Debbie. Oh no, but that's it. That's all of them. Oh no, and Stephanie, our front desk woman. Yes, those are. This is the people that are at Pace every day. These are the women and men at Pace that are here to help. If you need to talk, if you just go in there and you need to talk to somebody, we're there to talk with you. We'll take you outside. We'll take you in a break room. And we will sit with you and listen because sometimes that's the only conversation people get for the whole day. You know what I mean? Is to come into the food pantry and wait in line. So if we can do whatever we can do, we're gonna do for them. And I really love that this place is more than just a food pantry, way more than a food pantry. That's for sure. I'm telling you, the work that's being done there is outstanding, and it warms my heart to see all the people that
Um,
come in and donate food, donate funds to keep this place going for the ones that need it. And listen, I'm one of the ones that need it as well too. Trust me. So it's just so happens that I do a little more than the most. So,
uh, hey, listen, now you got me in tears again. Every time I watch you, I get in tears. I can't I'm in tears again. That's why I wanted you
well,
on my.
Well, I appreciate that. It's not just me. Like I said, there's a whole group of us, and I want to make sure that they all got their flowers as well too, like you said. You know what I mean? Because we don't do it for all of this stuff. We are there for them. We're not there for us. We're there for them. And that's how it always should be. If you take the time to make at least one person happy during the day, you're doing a great service in this world. Because it only takes one person. Because whatever you do for somebody, they may turn around and do for somebody else. And if not, that's okay. You just move on to the next one. That's how I see it. And I mean, I'm in there like, like, like a social butterfly. So I mean, I'm being serious now. Whatever I had, I just wanted, if you don't mind, for my cousin Glenn. I'm sorry that we didn't go by the script I wrote because he helped me out a lot through this, and then get to it right off the rails. I know Glenn, right off the rails.
Hey, hon, I'm falling back. It's your show. I'm falling back. I'm falling
Yeah.
back. I'm
Now
falling
there's
back.
another thing too. Not only volunteering, I am right now trying to get on the board of directors for PACE. I'm doing my best to get on the board now. I've already spoken with uh, Tony Cabral, who is I know he's up in North End somewhere. There you go, chairman. So I spoke with him, but I am really looking to get on the board. I'm looking to do more than what I'm doing now. I know my body's old. I can't hold out much longer walking and doing what I do. But I can use my voice to try. And so I figure with being on the board, I can make a difference that way as well too. Um, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Did you guys have any questions for me? I'm probably better off answering questions right now at this point. Or
People, hopefully people will tune in. But let me tell you right now, your personality, your voice, your smile is infectious. I'm telling you, all the people around the country who are going to see this, they're going to know where I'm coming from and why I had you on the show. You are
well, thank you.
energy, and I'm honored to have you on your show. Me and your sister, that's a whole nother story. Here we go.
That's a
I love,
whole nother story. Yeah, yeah, you probably got yourself a few days worth of podcasts with her, but that's okay. I
I
love
love.
her.
Hey, I'll take a book for her, but that's a whole nother show. So right now it's
Yeah.
your show, and the reason we, you already know, the reason why I really want you on because what you're doing, because a lot of times people do, they may volunteer, but they really don't like what they're doing or really don't care. They just do it for whatever. You can tell it's infectious, and you really
Yeah,
feel
I
it,
love
and
it. I love it. I love it. I
so
love it. I love
I,
it. I love
I know that's why I want you on my show, and
it.
it's, I want to give you your flowers because I'll hear folks in New Bedford, a lot of people are jealous of everybody and what they're doing and talk about. I wanted to give you your flowers, so you deserve it. You earned every goddamn thing coming your way, and unfortunately, I might be the only one that is able to do that on my show because no one. But I've been doing it for a lot of years. I've given out 375 recognition awards. I love doing what I'm doing because I don't think it's me. I think somebody's telling me to do it. I don't know.
So,
But
yeah,
anyway,
well, you know what? You're reaching, you're helping people the same way that I'm helping people. You're just doing it in a different way. So
yeah,
everybody, we're all giving back in some way, one way or another. We're all giving back, and you're giving back to me. So you're touching my heart right now because, like I said, I didn't expect any of this. I just expected to tell my story and go back about to doing what I was doing, with just the people that know, you know what I mean? I didn't expect it to do this, but I want to be able, like, I want to be able to show that even if you're going through something, get up and try to do something. Get up, make it, and do
that,
something. Come
that's what
find
I
me
want.
at Pace. How about that? Come and find us at Pace. Come find us at Pace.
Y'all
Come
hear
and
me?
help out for a
Y'all
day.
hear me?
How about that?
How
Ain't
about
nothing
that?
wrong with that. Yeah, how about that? Come and help us out down at Pace. I mean, this shoot, or wherever you live. Why don't you go walk into your food pantry or your food center and you go volunteer. See if you can't do something. Go drop off a bag full, a can full of groceries or something like that. Any little bit will help. Any little bit helps, and we need all the help that we can get right now, especially with everything going on in this world. We need more people to say, "Here you go. Here you go. No, I don't want anything. Here you go. This is for you." And that's what I think. So
And fam, the thing is, you don't judge nobody. People judge.
No,
You don't judge.
no.
Talk
I
about
have no right to judge. I have no right to judge anyone. No right at all. That's not for me to do. I'm not there to judge. I'm not here to judge. We're all in the same boat, regardless if people want to say it or not. We're all in the same dang boat. So if we all just stop trying to break our oars and get them in the water and stop moving them together, we won't have any problems then, right? Things will get better for us, correct? That's what I think. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
you are
I know my
incredible.
oars are in the water. My oars are in the water, and I'm ready. So, well,
You are incredible. Wait till everybody sees this show. But one thing I'm upset with you, you may take my goddamn job. Oh my
I
God,
know I
my
want your job.
they may want to, they may hire you and fire me. I can't have that.
I know, I know. I don't want your job, Michael. No, no. This is stressful. Trust me. I'm shaking inside. I'm really shaking inside, but I'm gonna keep it together.
You are incredible. Your family's incredible. And it's no, Lisa. I want to give you your flowers, your roses, because obviously people are going to see this and they're going to know why. But is there anything that I didn't ask, or man, Mike didn't ask me this? Maybe Mike should have
Wait a minute,
asked me that.
you didn't ask me anything, actually. I
No,
tried to get the question from you earlier, remember?
it's your day. So I'm not going to ask you because I'm going to give you your flowers. I'm not going to want it to be a interview. I want you to come from your heart. So
Well, that
is
is
that,
from my heart. But from my
I
heart,
know
it sounds a bit jumbled, and I'm sorry. I apologize now if it sounds weird, but I know what I want to say, and I'm hoping that I conveyed it at least a little bit to some of your
yes,
listeners. That's what I'm hoping.
yes, yes, you did. But if there's anything that, damn, Mike should have asked me this, or Mike should, how come Mike? I want you to give it a perspective on the viewers that you wanted to speak. So I should have said this. Mike should have. I want you to give. It's your day. It's your
Right.
flowers. You want to say.
Okay. What else do I want to say? I think we've gone through everything in my notes. Sorry,
we
Glenn, once again. But I don't know what else to do. What else to say to you? Um, Other than please, if you can, just go and help somebody, even if it's your neighbor or your next door neighbor or something, or you know somebody who is in need of something. Just go and help. Go and say hello to them. You know what? That would be a nice thing to do. When you walk by somebody, just say hello. Put a smile on your face and say hello, because it's contagious that way, and that's the best way to be. I mean, if everyone could. Everyone could just walk around with a smile on their face, we'd be good. But they don't do that. Everybody walks around looking so angry all the time. So everybody's afraid all the time. And I'm like, no, hi, how are you today? And I want to make sure that if I see you, I speak to you. Because I don't want anyone to ever walk away feeling like, oh man, like just another day, no one's saying anything. You know what I mean? I want you to be happy all the time. And I've learned this by being down there that you gotta give of yourself in order to help yourself. That's the way I see it. That's what I've been doing, giving of myself, and it's making me feel better. And it's all with that food pantry. And I wish that what I would hope people could take from this, not only about the volunteering, is also the giving back. There are a lot of people in need. There are a lot of people with food insecurities right now that can use more help. We are there and we're doing everything we can with what we have. But if you know of any place or any organizations out there that are willing to donate, like get in touch with us down at the Pace Food Pantry. You know, we'll take anything. We'll take anything because everybody needs something, and we need more. We always need more. And yes, always need more. I'm sorry, Michael.
Come
What?
on, girl. Come on.
I'm sorry.
I'll
Yes,
take over. You know something, Lisa?
okay.
People gonna think that we know each other. I never met you, but we
No,
click
I
so
never met you.
I hole in the wall. But anyway, you have that soul. Real knows real. Bottom line, real knows real. At the end of the day, real knows real, and you are real. You know, I've had
Thank you, Michael.
BA, basketball, football. I've had all of that. None of them have made impact like you did tonight. And all these podcasts, let me tell you something. It ain't all about sports. It's about life and life changing things that
It's
people
about
can do.
life.
Lisa,
Yes.
you made an impact on my life to make me go
Oh,
stronger. And
that's great. Oh my God.
no. Hey, that's how I am. So anyway, you messed me up. You're gonna take my show. You're gonna have network. You're gonna do it.
No, you can't. If you ever want somebody to sit by your side, I don't have a problem doing that.
Nail it. I think you can nail it. I think you got it. We got about 5 minutes, so I know you got busy. You got work to do. Um, I don't know. I'm honored and blessed that I was able to contact your sister, and she gave me your information. And I wanted to come on my show because I've had so many guests, but I want my shows to make an impact. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
For
I do know
uh,
what you mean. Yes. And I
uh,
want to
uh,
thank you, Michael. I want to thank you for, what did you
don't
say?
go there. Don't go there.
Giving me my flowers. I appreciate that. I truly do. I really do. I had to find out what that meant, but I thank you for that. But yeah, don't laugh at it. Sure. But yeah, I really want to thank you for letting me come and talk. I'm sorry that I was I mean, I was just all over the place, but sometimes that's how my mind works, and that's how it worked today. So
And so,
this is what you get. This is what you get.
hun, that's not script. That's real. I love
Yeah,
real
that's real.
script.
Yeah, right. It was. I mean, I
Script.
didn't want to have my head down the whole time reading. I wanted to be able to look at you while I was talking to you. So that's why I stopped. That's why I didn't read what I was supposed to.
Hey, Lisa, man, you made my day. I swear to God. I was
Well,
here to
you
give
made
you
my day as well too.
y'all giving me my flowers from hearing how you are, how real you are, and what you're doing. And I know that 8,000 Riberos and Rudolphs are going to watch this. I don't care. And you know I'm right. So who do you want to acknowledge because they'll be watching this? So you got the floor. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm here to give you your flowers. Who do you want to recognize? Because they'll be watching this, guaranteed.
Well, that's why I read you the list. I want to recognize once again all of the volunteers, all of the fellow volunteers down there who work just as hard as I do to help to make sure that our customers get the care and the one-on-one time that they need when they're in there. I want to thank the staff. I definitely want to shout out the staff. Um, Kyle, Anthony, Jen, Debbie. Those are the ones that are on in Anthony. Those are the ones that are on the payroll there that are there every day. But I want to make sure that the volunteers, all of the volunteers, know that as as much as they're appreciated by the customers, I appreciate them as well too. Because we're all there to make everybody happy. We're all there to make everybody's life a little bit better, and that's what we're going to try to strive to do every day, every day. As long as I can get up, as long as long as I can get up, I'm going to be down there helping any way I can. That's mainly it.
Well, Lisa, I have a big mouth. I talk smack. I have nothing to say, but thank you.
You-
I, I can't. I have nothing to say. I got a big ass mouth. I can't say nothing. Just thank you for coming on my show, and this will be televised tomorrow on Roku TV at 5 o'clock. So tell your
oh,
friends
great.
to
Yeah, tell my friends to watch me on Roku TV. Not know what I'm talking about, but I got something out.
hey, you got a beautiful soul. I'm so honored to have you on my show, and
Oh, thank you so much.
I don't give a goddamn about what I do on the outside. What you're doing is more important to me. And I want you to know that. And whoever's watching, listening, I talk smack for a living. So what? That's important. That's really
Well,
important to
thank
me.
you. And I will see you. I will see you though Thanksgiving at the Boys Club.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Yes, I will. It'll be my first time going, but I'm going. I am definitely going.
Well, Lisa, again, before I get and go in tears again, folks, I want to thank my girl Lisa Ribs Ribeiro for coming on my show. You know, sometimes you have guests on who make an impact, and I can't think of anyone better than Lisa. And if I start crying like a little baby, I just want to thank you, Lisa, for coming on my show. And I
You
don't
are
care,
so welcome. You're
tough guy
so
right
welcome.
now. I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
not.
are.
I have a
Yes,
heart.
you are.
But anyway, thank you for coming on. Please, you'll be seeing this in about another hour. I'm gonna post it to everybody in the New Bedford area, and it'll be on Roku TV tomorrow.
Okay.
And my producer Key Williams, when she sees this, I think you're gonna be all right. You heard?
All right. And also, my friends, just don't forget, please. Any little donation helps. Any little volunteering helps. So just get out there. Just get out there and try to make somebody else's day a little better. That's what I can leave you with.
I forgot. If someone who's watching this, because I know they're gonna be affected like I am, how do they get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me at Pace. I don't, like I told you. You see how long it took me to get onto your podcast, right?
Right?
I don't know nothing about no phones. That's for sure. But you can reach me. You can get to me at Pace. Um, you call down at Pace. I can give anybody the phone number right now, which is 508-536-3773. You can call down the Pace at any time. And if you want to talk to me, you could just ask for me. Somebody will get me, that's for sure. Or you could just come on down to Pace. No big deal. Come down to the food center. That's where I'll be.
Lisa, I got one more thing to say. You
Yes.
are special, and you're going to be very special. I think you have big things in line for you because you're infectious, you're keeping it real, you're beautiful outside and inside. I know that you really care. I think after I put this everywhere, that people are going to come to you for your help. I'm telling you right now. Please believe me.
Okay. All right. I do believe you, actually. All right. I want to leave you with the address again to the food center. It's
Okay?
477 Park Street, New Bedford, Massachusetts, 02740. The phone number is 508-536-3773. And everyone is welcome. We're there Monday through Friday from 10 to 2. Everyone is welcome.
Lisa, thank you for coming on my show again. Before I go into tears, I want to get you off my screen so I won't cry. So anyway, thank you for coming on my show. I will post the show in about an hour. So thank you for coming
Okay.
on. Up talking my sports stuff like I normally do. So thank you for coming on. I will send you the link so you can everybody in New Bedford. You heard?
You and them, dear. You and them leaks.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
I don't even
welcome, sweetheart.
know you, but I love you.
So long.
I
So long, yeah.
think I'll put it for me. I hope so. I don't know. Okay, folks. As you know, I got about 5 minutes left. Of course, I got my great producer, Key Williams, here. She's looking out for me. But next Friday, I got my boxing extravaganza. You don't want to miss this. I got Justin Morales coming on. He got a fight on the 19th in preparation for his fight. Unfortunately, every time I do my goddamn show, somebody has to call. But anyway, I'm going to decline. Uh, I have at 7 o'clock. I got Scotty coming to folks. Bad boy, bad boy. So I got boxing extravaganza on next Friday, and my future guests will be off the hook because I'm going to start my new NBA, all NBA show. Thanks to Key Williams and everybody else, Jake, Silva, Cool. My first NBA show will be with Cool McCain, Coach Dante, and my producer better come on. So we're gonna do that for my very first show, and we're gonna have that going on. I have a guy by the name of Bryson Goodine, who is at Syracuse, Providence, Fairfield. Now he's at University of Oklahoma. So I'm gonna get him to come on before the season begins. I got a couple of things I'm working on prior to the collegiate season. Um, I'm just motivated. I got a great network. They know I'm cuckoo, but they let me do what I do because they know it's from my heart. And I know it wasn't a sports-oriented show, but it's sorry, people, I got to do it from my heart. But next Friday, boxing extravaganza. And then I got someone coming in football on the 18th. I can't remember right now. And then the following week, I'm getting my boy Cool, Coach, Producer T. We're going to do preview of the NBA season if he wants to come on. I don't know about the Philadelphia 76. We have to talk about that. We have to discuss that. But anyway, I'm emotional right now with a great show I had just now. You know, I do what I do because I love it. And I have the platform thanks to the Sports Wave Network and Key and Cool and Jake Silver and all that. So I know for 5 minutes, I don't want to waste your time. I want to thank Lisa Ribs Ribeiro. Let me tell you, folks, she got about 5,000 Ribeiros and Rudolphs, let me tell you. And their families well, all athletes, best of the best of the best. But they ain't no joke. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, I want to thank, of course, the one and only her sister, who allowed me to be able to contact Lisa and everything. And she is off the hook. She's coming on my show. I'm not going to give you the name yet. She's coming on my show as well. But I'm looking forward to having so many guests on my show. And it's crazy now. You know, when you start off, people don't want to come on. Because you got to work. I bust my behind getting guests. And people don't, not that they don't want to come on, they just don't respond. Now I get anybody and everybody. Funny, interesting. But you know what? I'm determined to give you guys the best product that I possibly can. I have the connections, and I'm going to do my best to inform, educate, and give you guys some enjoyment, and y'all have a good time. I don't like all the, let me tell you, I don't care if you're here, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like all the analytics. I go by the eye test. Of course, you got to use analytics. Let me tell you something. I've been following NBA since 1967. Let me tell y'all, I don't need analytics. I can see from an eye test. You can play or you can't. Simple. I don't need 25%. No, eye test. You can play or you can't. And you know, here it goes the phone again. But anyway, what I want to tell you guys is every time I do my show, the phone rings. I'm going to say what I got to say right now, please. I am honored the year 2025. I'm not all that, but I'm one of the very few people in the country to be given the Hall of Fame from their high school and their college on the same year. That is incredible. I'm not saying I was out. I guess I might have been. I guess I might have been. But anyway, yes, I graduated from Bishop Stang High School. I was voted the top 13 player of all time at Bishop Stang High School. I went to Framingham State, where I sat about the whole year, my freshman year. I was sixth man my sophomore year. I got injured my junior year, but I ended up being third in the nation in assist Division III. My man who, if you guys watch me on Facebook, Boo Rice, he got drafted by the Boston Celtics. That's how good he was. Unfortunately, I didn't. I had to. But before I leave, Keith, I was at the Red Outback basketball camp in Marshfield, Mass. Before I leave, I'm not trying to brag. So the first day I went there, I was overwhelmed because it was all kind of 7-footers and this, and Come on, man. I'm from a small school. I don't know nothing. And I was overwhelmed. I got my behind what? I went back to the dorm. Well, there weren't dorms, they were outside. It was mosh rooms, outdoors, woods, whatever. I had, I guess, 10 or 12 kids. I cried like a baby. The very next day, I go out there. I was brought there by Mickey Gonzalez, by the way, who played Framingham State. I went there and I acted a fool. I was busting. I was busting them up. So I'm at the end of the game. I'm walking half court, and guess who I see? Red Auerbach. Swear to God. He called me over. He said, "Young fella, you did pretty good." He said, "But you need to look like that guy." And the guy that was at the end of the court, his name was Al McLean. And Al McLean, what they did was at the camp, they took the best 8 counselors to play against the Celtics rookies. Obviously, I didn't make it. Al McLean did. And it was 1984. You guys can look it up. That's how old I am. 1984. And unfortunately, Al McLean got drafted by the Houston Rockets. They had some guy. I think you guys might be aware who he is. He's a tall black guy from Africa. I think his name was Akeem. God, whatever his name is. Akeem, I think it's Akeem, whatever. So unfortunately, Al was drafted at the wrong year, probably at the wrong time. Smooth operator, tremendous player. He lit the rookies up, but he got drafted by the Houston Rockets. And that guy, whatever his goddamn name is, he played for Houston Rockets. I think he was pretty good. I think he was all right. Man, he was all right. He was okay. King, I think King. Anyway, it's my time to go. I want to thank Kay Williams for producing this show. I want to thank Lisa Rivero. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm off the hook. You already know. Next week, we get the boxing extravaganza. We get the NBA preview. We're going to have the NCAA preview. Hopefully, I'm going to have Bryson Goodine from the University of Oklahoma. Life is good, yo. I'm at my new crib. I'm going to call it the Conn Pound, not the Compound. This is the Conn Pound. You heard? Conn Pound, not the Compound. Anyway, I want to thank Jake Silver and Key Williams and Kuma Kane. Y'all know I'm nuts. Don't sleep. Kuma Kane, Coach Dante, me, and Keith. We got another NBA show coming on. Watch out for that. Sportswave Network is doing the damn thing. Stay tuned. I got to bounce. I'm so honored to have Lisa on my show. And, sometimes you got to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. You heard? Have a good night. I won't see you until next Friday. Stay tuned for Sports Corner with the Conn Man on the Sportswave Network. Good night. God bless. Stay safe.